Today we're on the hunt for a baby brother name to go with big sisters Maeve, Rue, and Nola. So fourth baby, first boy. Big sisters already have such a vibe with their name, so this one's gonna be fun. Sometimes when I'm trying to get my creative juices flowing to start a consultation, I just like make a mood board. Here's what I landed with. So this is kind of the vibe, the feel of like the names I like but won't be using. Those are in bold, and based on those I came up with Rowan, Odin, Finley, Asa, Silas, Ellis, Pierce, Leon, Royce, Boaz, Abel, Cecil, Owen, Lane, Noel, Ambrose, Ira, Killian, Arthur, Jack, Holden, Calvin, Clark, Gibson, Callum, Rafferty, Finian, Arlo, Asher, Avery, Wesley, Fitz, Thomas, Otis, Joel, Elijah, August, Dorian, Briar, Hayden, Jonas, and Rory. They're thinking they like the idea of baby's name having a long vowel sound in there as opposed to a short one, so like A over Ah. And this isn't something they requested, but right away when I read like Maeve, Rue, and Nola, Arlo came to mind right away, but it's way too popular. But I was like, what other cool names end with the letter O? I was looking for softer sounding boys' names outside the top 1,000, and I say this a lot, but some of these are a little like harder sounding than others. So soft sounding, I was trying to cast a wide net. Like Carlo's got that hard k sound in there, but the rest of the name's so soft. We go to like the top suggestions. I'll really be trying to like toe that line between soft and strong. I prefer shorter names, so again looking to rare ones. Here are some rare 4-letter names and rare 3-letter names. I highlighted the ones that I felt like could be the best contenders for them. Something she said that I loved and really contributed to that mood board I made was they want the name to feel like it could be like the protagonist in like a really good book. Narrowing things down, we were focusing on shorter names, longer vowels. They were preferring maybe something that leans vintage and also a name that doesn't have like lend itself to a very obvious nickname that everyone's just going to automatically assume you use, i.e. like Alexander, people just automatically calling them Alex. And then of course the name's got a vibe with Maeve, Rue, and Nola. My top 5 suggestions with that in mind were Otis, Abram, Clyde, Luther, and Murray. There were a few vintage names I liked that didn't have the long vowels, but I feel like still fit really well and like just vibe so well with big sisters' names, and those were Ferris, Ansel, Harlan, and Lars. Names that lean more modern but still felt like they could like them as like wildcard options were Rome, Elio, Briar, Rhodes, and Coast. I would say Rome and Coast are the 2 strongest wildcards, but I could see a world where they like those. So honorable mentions, these were either a little too popular, didn't have a long vowel sound, they could have had too harsh of sounds, but again, wide net. So they were Felix, Ellis, Hollis, Wes. I loved Wes for them, but I feel like Wesley didn't quite fit big sisters' names. Maybe it does, but I thought Wes fit better, so I was like, just suggest that as the given name. Clark, Angus, Ambrose, Sylvan, Oscar, Ivor, Gus, Everin, and Coy. I am so excited to hear what they choose. I feel like big sisters, their names already sound like they should be like the coolest girls in school, and I feel like whatever they choose for baby brother is going to be so perfect, and I would love to hear what everyone suggests, and I hope everyone's having a good day.